You alright?
Totally good. Huh? I'm practically...
No, you're... Oh my god. Hey, Angstrom. J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into Invincible. Episode 6, Season 2. This one's called It's Not That Simple. Pretend your mother is saying it. It's not that simple. I thought I knew who your father was. But no, last that we left off, a couple things happening at the same time, which are problematic, obviously. I mean, Rexplode seems like he's the last one standing of the Guardians of the Globe. At least on what their part's doing, because Duplicate... I think I said multiplicate or something like that last time. Duplicate. And another one, the girl who can shrink. Both dead. They got killed by the Lizard League. Namely, one of the big bastards that Rex did eventually take care of to an extent. Like, he had a little exploding thing, and the dude literally chomped his hand off. But thankfully the hand was still holding the explosion, so pop. And Rex wins, except he doesn't win because now I think I was going to say the Lizard King, but that's Jim Morrison. King Lizard. King Lizard right behind him with a gun. And that's where we left off with Rexy Boy. Meanwhile in space, I mean, we've got Invincible, we've got Adam Eve is there as well, as the robots there, and Beast Girl, I don't remember if that's her name. Bunch of the others, like pretty much all the other Guardians of the Globe, but they are surrounded by the, let's call them head crabs. I can't remember what they're actually called, but they're head crabs. Let's be real. And for a while, it seemed like Adam Eve was holding them off with her powers, like kind of doing a, Mass Effect 2 suicide mission situation. And if you get that reference, you're as old as me and as cool as me. But, yeah, so that she eventually used up her powers to the point where she had to rest, which is understandable, but basically they is screwed. They're surrounded by millions of them. They need to make sure they don't come back to Earth. So find the self-destruct as fast as you can and then figure out a way to not die. Simple. It's not that simple. Oh, make sure you do hit like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Only 3 episodes left in season 2, so I'm excited to see where they're going from here. And I did bring up Angstrom at the beginning because I'm thinking King Lizard? That's Angstrom. Because how the hell did they get so formidable out of nowhere when they were very much seen as a joke? The Lizard Legion, this is. All of them are badass all of a sudden. And we haven't seen Angstrom around for a while, have we? I haven't seen him floating around anywhere. So, like, that was the big reveal of the first episode of this season. You know he's coming back in a big way. And I don't think... Did anyone know who King Lizard was? Or I think they said King Lizard was dead. That's Angstrom. Stop pulling my leg. Make it more centralized. But if you want to see the full reactions to every episode we do, they're over at Patreon. Patreon.com/JKReacts. And every episode we do here on YouTube, we give a shout out to one of our patrons. And this episode we're going to shout out Steve Combs. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate you. Yeah, if you want to join up and support the channel, you get a shout out on these vids. And I would really appreciate it. Sometimes I'm just out of things to say. It's not that simple. Not that simple. We'll find out. Because, I hope I'm wrong about the Angstrom thing. I just don't think I am. Because, they were a joke squad, right? They were joke villains before. And they just took out a good chunk of the Guardians of the Globe. Let's find out. Here we go.
Just do it, you prick.
Oh. He actually did it.
Almost done.
Oh.
I'm not as strong as Eve, but I can keep them away for a few minutes. Tell them someone has to get this close to us and then press the button. Anyone? I'll do it.
Dude.
How dare you!
Stop it! I'm stronger and faster than you, and you know it.
Don't fail.
Cover me.
Okay. Oh boy. So that's all you had to do.
We did it.
Did you? We
Oh.
told you we were too powerful.
Just rip him off.
You okay?
Yeah. Just happy to be me again.
Agree to my demands, and I will consider not destroying half of the nation.
Fuck.
Are you all right?
Totally good. Huh? I'm practically.
No, you're. Oh my god.
Thankfully, I was able to control my fear response this time. I changed myself. I can do the same for you.
Don't.
But it just makes sense
I
to me.
said don't.
Right.
Kate Shaw was a fearless warrior. Kate Shaw was a kindred soul. Why do I feel this way, Marcus? Because you loved her, man. I loved many others before Kate.
Not like that.
All of them died as well.
Mark, look who's back.
Whoa, Rick. How are you feeling?
He's doing great. Doctors gave him a clean bill of health. Donald says he can come back to upstate, right?
I'm here to help facilitate his transition.
You look like shit. And that's coming from a guy that looks like this.
Heard you're getting a new hand, too.
When that bullet went through my head, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I was such a dick to Kate. To Eve, too. To every woman I've ever dated. I don't know why I had to get my brains blown out to see that.
Now, before we begin, you should know that Cecil sent me. Now, I wasn't supposed to tell you, but I think it's unacceptable to mislead a potential employer.
Please come in.
Right. That's
As
interesting.
you can see, I have extensive experience working with gifted children ranging from newborns to late teens.
And then the last thing he told me before the Viltrumites took him away, read my books.
Right.
Why did he say that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
He wrote sci-fi novels under a pen name when you were a kid. None of them sold great, so he gave it up.
Hate tribes on the planet Wreck.
I told Nolan they were great, real exciting. I never read them.
Little was known about the Space Rider. He was a mystery, the stuff of legends. Stories about him
stretched across the 12 galaxies. If the Infinity Ray is indeed real, and as powerful as the stories claim, it poses a huge
threat to our mission.
Okay.
I had grossly underestimated these creatures, and I feared this place would be
my grave. Wait. Psyche's concerned. So am I. And since you refuse to see our specialist...
I don't need your pinheads poking around my brain!
Kate's death was difficult for everyone.
What is that?
Someone's coming in hot from deep space.
Omni-Man.
Where did Invincible Sea lived again? Crap.
crap. This is gonna be tricky. I am not here to fight. I'm just looking for Invincible. Invincible? Omni-Man sent you! No! I'll kill you! We just met! Invincible!
Okay.
What the hell is going on? Alan's my friend. He's a good guy.
My thing only works between me and someone else, not between two other someone. It's a design. I'm told there's an update.
I thought you were someone else.
Well, hold on.
You're a lot bigger than the last time I saw you.
Apparently that's what happens when you almost get murdered by a bunch of Viltrumites, and you or me. My boss, Thetis, is also a Viltrumite.
What?
I know, right? It turns out he rebelled against the Empire, like, years ago.
Do you think my dad's dead?
I don't know.
No.
Viltrumites are weird about killing their own people. I think because it doesn't happen much anymore. On behalf of Thetis and the Coalition of Planets, I am to escort you to Telestria to discuss our war against the Viltrum Empire and how you can help.
Is that Space Racer? Well, it's Space Rider in the book.
It's Space Racer in real life, and he is legendary. Thetis will be a lot less pissed when I show him all of this.
Okay.
There is a path to redemption. Rejoin your people, Nolan. Let this not be your legacy. How did a mere moment on Earth turn you into a weak, sentimental traitor?
Oh no. One got through, seriously? Goody. Great. Lovely.
What's the occasion for such a fine suit?
There we go.
I'm visiting an old friend. It is good to be home.
Oh, he's home. We'll see. I knew there would be an Angstrom sighting. I really thought it would be King Lizard, though, so... No, they just... Alright, here comes Tappy Guy. With the big old brain neck. We'll see. So as of right now, Mark's just trying to figure out where he fits in, really. And like he hasn't, I don't think he's said the words yet, but he's got a thing for Eve. He's got a thing for Eve. But it's not like Amber has, lost him. He's just thinking Eve is a better fit. And to be fair, Eve is a ginger. Just saying. They named the kid Oliver, which is adorable. But like by the end of this season, he's gonna be as big as Invincible. You know what I mean? Just growing so fast, and that's that's the life cycle. Is it Oliver Grayson, or is it just Oliver? Can they call him O? It's a cool name, but I mean, pretty quick you're gonna have to get him fitted. And also, like, why is his go-to therapy session the guy who makes the superhero outfits? It's a little strange. But overall, that seemed like kind of a setup episode for the final two, which, of course, we'll get to as soon as we can next week. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Comments! Let me know what you thought of that one. And yeah, like I said, jumping into episode 7 next week, penultimate. Looking forward to it. We'll talk to you then.